Unfortunately, we got some more FUD today. USDT, the biggest stablecoin out there, depegged slightly. Headline news today is, of course, USDT depegging. Now, the good news is USDT is so big. When people say depeg, it's just slightly off, and there's plenty of money in the Tether bank to kind of cover it. But you could see, yeah, it did depeg from that $1. It went all the way down to 99.9958. So it's still less than a cent depeg, and right now it's 99.78. But what caused the depeg? There's always been a lot of FUD around Tether, right? And I still don't trust Tether fully. I told you guys that. Tether created by iFinix. Basically, it was created a way to fundraise for iFinix because they lost a whole bunch of money before. And Tether has this strange relationship with Bitfinex and iFinix, and there was a hole that was, you guys could look up the story. I mean, Bitfinex created another token called Leo just to patch the hole that they made with Tether. Think about it. I mean, they just keep creating coins and somehow people keep buying them, and somehow they're still around. But anyways, Tether is the largest, and recently they got larger because some FUD around USDC, right? With Silvergate, that actually gave them more momentum, but today they depegged slightly. Why did they do that? Or why did it happen? Supposedly there's some whale that started to play some games, okay? And I think the end game was to make profit, not to try to depeg it or crash it. But, you know, there's people that's been monitoring the situation. So you got this guy that deposited about 52 million USDC and borrowed 40 million of USDT and then deposited that into Coinbase and Kraken, okay, and then withdrew more USDC, depositing USDC. So they kept depositing USDT. First of all, they borrowed a whole bunch of USDT, and then what did they do? They put it into Aave, and then it shorted the hell out of it. Okay, so with Aave, I didn't even know you could short USDT, which makes kind of no sense. You shouldn't be able to short a stablecoin, but somehow you can. So basically this whale took a ton of money, borrowed USDT with his USDC, and then threw it on Aave and started shorting the hell out of it. Okay? Maybe with, I think probably with the curve pair or something like that. So that's exactly what happened. And then the guy stopped, and then paid back the loan and got back his USDC. So that's basically what happened, okay? So you got one guy that's probably playing games, trying to make a quick buck, and played a very dangerous game, putting $50-something million into it. Now, because of this, though, unfortunately, there were a lot of curve was depegging, not depegging, but the price was dropping by a lot. Okay, there was a lot of worry because of all the USDT shorting. So there was like emergency borrowing. The Curve founder borrowed $110 million in stablecoins against all his Curve to try to stabilize it and not cause it to go down, because if it goes down, then $131 million worth of Curve would have been liquidated and it would have caused a lot of pain. I mean, so that was the situation, I guess, trying to put it together. I don't quite understand everything that happened, but it just seems like, yeah, that's what happened. I mean, this is the type of games that happened with with UST, I should say, and Luna on a much larger scale. This is on a much shorter scale, or smaller scale, I should say. But overall, things are recovering, and the CTO of USDT, Tether, said there's no problems at all on our side. If people want to withdraw, we're going to cover it. There's no issues. So they're trying to say, hey, it's okay. But still, kind of scary. Kind of scary that, whales can kind of do this and cause such a disruption. So looking at Ethereum, total Total ETH locked in. Look at that. Look at that skyrocketing right now, right? It was a gradual climb, and now it's like doing this. Because now people have no fear about not being able to withdraw their ETH. Plus, liquid staking is sky high, right? So Ethereum definitely moving forward. And all the dApps, all the tokens, all the DeFi continue to move forward. And Polygon has some news. They're going to bring millions into Web3 with this Flipkart partnership, which is a big e-commerce company in India. Okay. Polygon also started their ventures. Just came out their ventures company. They're going to start investing. Polygon, even though declared a security by Gary Gensler, they don't care. They continue to move forward and build. And also, their ZK EVM has just hit 1 million transactions. So they are definitely moving forward. So there's a lot of innovations that's still happening, a lot of projects still moving forward, despite Gary doing his best to try to stop innovation. So don't fall for it, okay? We will get through this. It's just scary right now, but we will get through it. And then lastly, I saw this, Voyager. A lot of you guys angry about Voyager. It may soon be reopened to distribute funds to creditors. I mean, it's this whole thing. Again, due to SEC. Binance was go buy Voyager and distribute right away. But of course, the SEC threw a wrench in that, saying, no, Voyager security, everything's a security, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, Binance pulled out, right? So now we got to wait for this, wait longer. But hopefully, those of us that have money in Voyager will get something back rather than nothing. But it's been a long time, over a year of waiting, right? A long, long time. All right. That is pretty much it. And today is Wednesday. Well, we got developments happening too. Innovations that's happening, right? Strike, which utilizes Lightning Network. Well, now they're offering remittance to Mexico. So now you could send money to Mexico basically for free. It's almost feeless. Okay, you use Western Union, you use whatever other payment. It's like $20, $100, whatever it may be. You use Strike app. You could utilize Bitcoin's Lightning Network to send money basically worldwide, right, for almost nothing, for pennies. Right, so there's still a lot of innovations happening right now. Okay, so there's a lot of good stuff, and the fundamentals of Bitcoin has never, ever, ever been better. And it's not just Bitcoin. It's not just Bitcoin, right? I know right now there's a lot of FUD around crypto in general, the SEC and Gary and attacking everyone, while other projects continue to move forward and onwards and upwards. Because crypto is not just a U.S. thing.